this video, I'm attending to provide you an outline on what is covered under deep learning course. I strongly wanted to apologize for the last video which we presented as a preview video had a very serious audio issue. That's the reason why we are doing this preview again. So I guarantee that this particular preview or this particular course can be reaching to be a total comprehensive course fabric to get into the subject deep learning in a much better, higher, stronger, and in an improved manner. I will run through the course objective, modules, and sort of ventures merely can anticipate from this course. Getting to course objective, I feel an effective deep learning master or an expert ought to have knowledge or information. What sort of knowledge or information a deep learning expert should have means I list this as 2 points. One is when to select what deep learning model, and once a demonstrate is chosen, displaying it numerically or mathematically and programmatically makes a much better deep learning expert. So, this serves to be our course objective, and we aim to gain knowledge on these two things to claim ourselves as a deep learning expert. And I ensure that you just are planning to get a total enhance of both hypothetical and common sense information on this subject with appropriate assignments and ventures. So, the complete course of this or the substance of this course is split into 5 modules, taking carefully that the foremost imperative components of the subject isn't missed out. Talking about module 1, this module 1 gradually takes you to deep learning by understanding the history, advancement of neural systems, and a continuous move from machine learning to deep learning. That means how this, when to go for a deep learning and when to go for a machine learning, how these two get distinguished, how are they getting differentiated, and what is so common about these two things, and what exactly is a neural networks. And this is what will be covered under your module 1. As we are moving towards module 2, we are attempting to pick up some information, that is the data. We are attempting to pick up some data with the data in hand. So we cannot continuously anticipate that this particular information which is in our hand is always suiting our needs. Now and then it may underfit or overfit our needs. So this can be really a critical aspect that must be managed to show our neural systems effectively. This is often what we are attempting to get it with this module. Different regularization approaches utilized to overcome these overfitting issues. Module 3 bargains an extraordinary sort of neural systems that can handle pictures and perform something like photo labeling, activity sign acknowledgement by a self driving car, which is nothing but traffic sign classification in when it comes to a self driving cars. So, picture information ought to be dealt with most extreme care and concern, and an extraordinary neural arrange that can perform this errands are CNN. So, this is what we try to cover up with our module through 3 under the topic convolutional neural networks. Module 4 common dialect processing or preparing is another imperative qualification of neural net systems that must bargain sentences or successive informations. What I mean here is sequential data. So again, handling a sequential data requests a particular neural organize which is called as RNN, is examined completely in Module 4 with covering up few advanced concepts like LSTM and attention mechanisms. So, common use cases on handwritten recognition and anticipating the word while composing the sentence is another typical use case that can be used to understand this RNN in an effective manner under Module 4. At last, we conclude our informations on deep learning by understanding autoencoders and GANs. How do I explain GAN? So, GANs, as you all can get it with a basic application utilized in your portable phones. As given your picture, how do you see yourself at 60 years? That's a long time. So, this is one of the typical application of GAN. Autoencoders are some things which are fundamentally used to reproduce the input at numerous occurrences. So, in Module 5, we are going to understand the typical use cases to understand the autoencoders as well as the GANs. So, the said modules will have break even with adjust on demonstrating it scientifically and viable direction for each module is secured with appropriate ventures as recorded here. As you can see here, you have uh, there are various situations which is being displayed over here, and each of the situation can be understood as a project for each of the module that we have discussed that we have discussed. So typically, not the precise venture you're going to perform, but a sea of what can be anticipated. So that winds up the course. Let's begin the course by with the next video on discriminating the terminologies. Thank you.